everyone, it's Liam Cattleson here as we react to the first episode of Julie and the Phantoms. So, as of recording right now, there is a bit of a gap in my recording schedule because I've concluded Chucky, I'm concluding The Sandman this week, and I'm not really reacting to anything, I guess, significant to kind of fill in that void until March the 1st, when The Mandalorian returns. So I had a bit of an idea in the first week of February that I would react to something short to kind of fill in the time before March the 1st. People sent in suggestions, and quite a few people were wanting me to react to Julie and the Phantoms, since it's only like, what, 9 episodes and they're about half an hour, so that's very doable, especially since I've mapped it out for the entirety of February, and I've only got like 2 episodes to carry over in March, but, you know, that's a piece of cake, so yeah. I thought, sure, why not? I'm not sure what it's going to be about, but there were quite a few people who were very, very optimistic about the prospect of me reacting to Julie and the Phantoms. So, yes, of course, full reactions will be available on Patreon, and yeah, I'm gonna try and once you see this on YouTube, it will be after I've done season 4 of iZombie in terms of YouTube reactions. So because of course I'm still playing catch up with a few edits and all of that. So by the time this is up on YouTube, I'll have finished Julie and the Phantoms, so any kind of jinxing I do in this episode or the next episode and whatnot, I'll have reached that point, for example. So yeah, with that said though, let's get into the first episode of Julie and the Phantoms. Let's go. Oh, you can definitely absorb the 90 vibes here. They don't make music like this anymore. I sound old. Ah, yeah, rehearsal. Nice. Nice. I thought they killed it.
Everything changes.
For the good or for the bad? Now I want a hot dog.
That's a new flavor. Chill, man. Street dogs haven't killed us yet.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! 2020. Great year. Wait, so did they just die from hot... What a way to go! Hot dogs!
You know they're gonna get married and have a bunch of unholy babies.
No.
Mike's a sweetheart. Yeah, you'd actually have to talk to him to know that. And only one of them has to be a demon to make a demon baby. Demon!
She looked!
There's
I guess
that
we
smile.
confirmed it.
Now, let's go prove...
Not yet.
I'm sorry. Is this when we clap?
Oh.
Watch it, Carrie.
Carrie, you're being a thorn in people's side.
The loft. You know, those old instruments that were there when we moved in. They need a new home.
Mom would like that.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah. You could kind of get the discomfort vibes.
Under the mail.
Yeah, pastel.
You're a lifesaver. Hello.
The band's here? Whoa. Oh my, okay.
How do we get back here?
I would just be perplexed. What?
Like you've seen a ghost.
No, I don't know if you're the right person for this job, maybe, if you want to call in a certain pair of Winchesters. They crashed here.
That's definitely not my 6th string. Can you give me just 1 second? Just give me a second. Thank you. Guys, what is going on? How did she get her stuff in here so fast?
They're not just dead, but they travel to the future.
There's chairs floating on the ceiling.
Okay, there is no such thing as witches.
You sure? Because I used to think there was no such thing as ghosts.
That's fair. Okay, so
yeah.
See? You died in 1995 when you were 17. It's now 2020.
So this is the future?
Yeah, and it's all doom and gloom.
It has been 25 years. I have been crying for 25 years. How is that possible? You're a very
Same
emotional
energy
person.
as I've been falling
Thought you were
for
afraid to come out
30
here.
minutes.
Talking to your ghost friend, how's he look? Is he hideous?
Oh, he
He can see
can't.
you.
No, he can't.
Tells me he found you in the studio.
She was out there talking to herself.
I was rehearsing.
Look, I do it all the time.
Oh, busted.
Yeah, we're in here.
Oh, retailer?
That's me. Ripping off the bandage. There's my
See, if I were them, I would start barking
What you
away.
guys did with the place.
No, look!
here.
Oh, I'm just here to help.
You got
Pat.
Oh,
I
no.
think that's our cue to leave.
I mean, you should be at Pilates. Thanks for bringing us food.
We should have called first.
It's nothing.
At least he
now
got
that
the
you're no
concept.
longer
He's
in
like,
music
yeah, this is
program,
bad timing.
But you still like music, don't you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Look, we've talked about
I think
this,
she
you know,
wants
and how
to, but...
painful memories can be, but... You know, every time I see you and Carlos, I see Mom. It's like she's right here with us. But you know what? I love that. I do. Wait, is this the junk that was in the loft?
Junk?
Oh, throw hands! Not that you can.
Some
Oh,
of the stuff's
no.
in pretty good shape. Hey, maybe we can make a couple bucks.
What? Yo, stop touching my drum. Tell him to stop touching my drum.
You can't!
I like that song you had on.
Sweet. We're sunset.
There you
Curve.
go.
Tell your friends.
It's just an
They
old
can't hear
CD I found.
Still, it's...
We all felt alive again. So you can kick us out if you want, but we're not giving up music. We can play again. That's a gift no musician will ever turn down.
Yeah, it is a sticky situation as well
I
with
know
the fact that
Clearly your mom is into music.
they can't exactly play in
passed
front of
away.
the crowd.
She was. Wait. How would you know?
There's a song on the piano. If it's hers. Your mom was really talented.
See, I have a feeling where this might be going.
And sometimes the occasional bath.
This.
Yeah, I'm gonna question the logistics about ghosts here. Can they take showers, baths, etc.?
Let's see how many clubs we can hit before sunrise.
Hey!
Not suspicious.
Alex, you coming?
Not suspicious.
Let's go!
I know it's not the same. You got living to do, and I just want you.
Mother would be
to do
proud.
it. So get up, get out, relight that spark. You know the rest by heart. Wake up, if it's all you do. Look
Nice.
inside of you,
Nice.
and I'm ready to power through it. Gonna find the strength, find the melody, 'cause you showed me how to do it. Get up, get out, relight that spark. You know the rest by heart. Wake up, if it's all you
Julie, though.
look out, look inside of you. It's not what you lost.
Good, isn't she?
Relight that spark, time to
I feel like good is
wake up.
kind of an understatement, isn't it? how they're all absorbing her talents. They showed their hand, she's now shown hers. Oh. Wow. 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 Beautiful stuff. Beautiful introduction. I think really establishes things, in my opinion, really well. In regards to introducing this band, of course. And just the interesting scenario that's happened to them, because it's been 25 years, but from their dialogue, of course, it does seem to indicate it's kind of like they bopped from one time to another, and it's like, so, but there's also some intrigue as well, like the top hat guy. I mean, he could be someone mysterious, of course, considering the fact he recognizes the ghost, so no one else can see the ghost, so, or he could be another ghost, I don't know. It's still early days, I guess. No, I really love the setup for this. No, it's a very engaging story so far. I mean, obviously we're setting certain things up, and of course Julie now being partnered with Sunset Curve, and you can kind of imagine, especially with Julie's situation, that they might help her to not just push forward, but also kind of continue their dreams, because of the fact that they died. I mean, they only died young. They didn't even make their first steps out the door, really, because, I mean, she said they were like 17, and it's like, well, that's pretty freaking young. Like, even for a boy band that a lot of people would, you know, fawn over probably, you know, some would be in their 20s and whatever, and they'd still be red hot and in the eyes of the world, and it's like they never even got their foot out the door, and this is a chance for them to shine. And there is that sad circumstance that no one's going to see them, but their music, I mean, they are not doing this for the, of course, for people to physically recognize them. They really established things from the get-go about how they really enjoy the idea of people just warming to their music and the importance of it, really, and that legacy can continue with their emergence. So yeah, I do find, of course, the whole thematics of the ghosts. I mean, I'm not imagining certain things are going to be too deep or whatever, but like I said, there were certain comments about how it was only a night for them, and that translates to 25 years, I guess. Well, not translates, but for them it was 25 years ago, and well, for them, like in the real world, but for them, in their perspective, it was only a night, really. So yeah, but still, it, like, there were just some certain ideas that presented itself to be very, very interesting. Like, no one can see them apart from the top hat guy, which I'm not really sure where that's going, but of course that's, you know, the fun of teasers. You can theorize your head all over the place, of course, but like I said, either he's someone who has some kind of secret agenda. Jokingly, he poisoned the hot dogs, but who knows? I might have just jinxed that. Or he might be another ghost. I don't know, because like I said, it's still early days, and, you know, you can theorize all you want, but at the end of the day, it was just a very, very interesting setup, of course, in regards to not just the tragic circumstances in regard, like, you do really appreciate the longevity of, I guess, the introduction, because it was like, what, 5 minutes out of like half an hour, I would say. But obviously they would be central pieces to what's going to happen in the story, so and it's really, really great to just give you a rough introduction about how, you know, they were killing it and all of that. And not just that, though, but, you know, obviously there is a sensitive subject in regards to Julie's mother. And Rose, I think her name was? I don't know. I feel like she could, like, especially with how great Sunset Curve were, there could be that inspiration. I mean, we don't know when Julie's mother died, but it seemed to be pretty recent, I guess. I don't know. There just is that absence, of course. So, and of course, 25 years is a very, very long time. So, there could be that inspiration at that first scene. I don't know, but I could be talking out my butt for all I know. I'm just trying to, like, theorize and put pieces together, and, you know, sometimes the pieces might not fit. Like, for example, Top Hat guy, he's a ghost, but he could be. I don't know. So, yeah. But, like I said, it was really, really touching in regards to exploring, like, obviously, for our sake, I guess, at the moment, like I said, I've got my theory head on, but for now, we haven't really seen Julie's mother. That could change in terms of flashbacks or whatever, because I don't know if they're gonna, like, be like, I could imagine, well, I don't know if I could imagine this relying on flashbacks for a few episodes, kind of like The Last of Us, for example. Because, you know, we could explore how Sunset Curve first got together or whatever, and explore more about Sunset Curve itself back in the heyday. So, and you know, if we are doing flashbacks, we could explore Julie's mother, considering how fundamental she was with music, and how that kind of impacted Julie on both a benevolent and tragic circumstance, because you saw how the idea of her operating on music again was a sensitive issue, I would say. And you could really see it in the practice, but I feel like there is such a significance with what Julie sang at the ending, because it's a way for her to reignite that passion, not just in terms of, like, well, us hearing her perform for the first time, but also because in terms of the universe, she has struggled. Her dad made a mention of it quite a few times, and it was just really poignant seeing the reactions of her closest people, just seeing, well, being impressed, I would say, of her, not just, you know, how talented she is, but also seeing her find that passion again, because obviously, with her, and that's why I feel like, it's been pretty recent for Julie's mother to have passed on, because it's not something that it's not like a situation that feels like it's been several years since she last played something instrumental, but it seems pretty recent, and like maybe a year ago or whatever, and it can have a knock on your you know, desires, especially if your mother or your parent, should I say, have such a strong connection to a certain hobby, like Julie did with her mother, because you saw how talented she was and how nervous she was approaching the instruments again. So yeah, it was, yeah, it was just really, really great, that NP, as well as the fact that Sunset Curve was there to absorb how talented she was. So, yeah, and I did really, really love that discussion on the outside when they went to confront Julie about her mother. So, and the talent about her. It was just really, really great stuff and really heartwarming. So, yeah, but this seems to be like a fun show. I'm excited to check out episode 2. So, yeah, I would say this is a show that I'm going to find a lot of enjoyability in from the first episode alone. So, it'll be interesting to see what episode 2 provides us with. But no, so far so good. So, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!